Alright, let's have a short sight for the equipment which is left for the house utilities we need in the bus. This old water tank you see here, it's approximately 100 liters. It'll work as a diesel fuel tank for the heating equipment on the new bus systems. Here you can see the water tanks, there are two of them, they are 215 liters each, so they will be used both for freshwater tank and for the wastewater tank. Here you can see Vetus made 100 liters boiler with electric heater and also two coils. There is one coil section in each end. So you can see here it's coil meant for heating liquid which comes from either engine or diesel heater auxiliary. And here are the other coils, as you can see. Then we have here water equipment. It's Johnson Aquajet water pressure pump meant for boats. Primarily it starts automatically, so it works the way that when it detects that there is a pressure decrease in the system, it'll open up the pump automatically. And with this Aquajet pump we need also this kind of accumulator tank. This tank will even the water pressure the way that it doesn't shoot out from the tap or shower anyhow. So this is put right after the pump you see here in order to keep the steady pressure in the system. There is operation pressure mentioned here. All this equipment is primarily used in boats. I select this because all the things we have here, connectors, all these, they came with the pump. And this pump itself, it's meant for usage for 24 volts DC, which is also, of course, the basic bus voltage used in European buses. Then we can see here equipment for floor heating. It will work also with the glycol-based liquid. Here is a hot water divider with also a gas extractor, so it will take off any bubbles. Here are all the rest of the equipment, mounting equipment. This is for the cold water which comes back from the line. Here are the rest of the equipment, walls, and also kit for the progress walls. Here you can see the piping and also the water pipe, including floorboards which has aluminum shield on the room side, and they will have insulation value outside, so the floor will be heated with this pipe you can see here. It's a rather flexi pipe. It should be rather easy to put on in the middle of these holes you can see on these floorboards. They will be covered with ordinary OBS plate. The water heater actually is this kind of Russian made system. It's made by Planar. It's made in Russia and it's 5 kilowatts. It uses diesel. As you can see, also this has 24 volts working voltage, and there are all the equipment we need. A fuel line. Then there's a heat sensor for the floor. So this will cut off and on the pump automatically when the heat in the floor gets too high. So there's a threshold value for on and off, high and low value, so it's easier to make this work like it should. Here are the air ventilation pipe, and there's an exhaust pipe which is made from metal. There's also a silencer for this pump, so it works more quietly. Here you can see the water pump. This is run by the system itself, so this runs the water in the heating system in the floor. And here are all the other wiring harnesses and all the equipment needed to install the system. The cabin itself and also the cargo space are heated with two this kind of air diesel heaters. They are both 5 kilowatts, and this and also the floor heater, which works with water, should be adequate for entire bus. It's a 10 kilowatt heating. So this thing here is the 3 kilowatt solar power inverter. It has a remote control here. So this can be put in the cabin. It can be detached from this device, taking off the screw, and it works with the local area network cable, Cat5e or RJ45 connectors within. It has also alternative current in, so it can take utility power from the house or camping area, and there's also alternative current out, so this can fire up all the ordinary 230 volts sockets in the car. Here you can see all the rest of the connectors, positive and negative for the battery, and there is a PV in, which means solar panels will go in from here. Here's a socket for this panel here when it works in the remote control mode. Besides of this, I will use this 1.8 kilowatts stat power, which is also remote controlled. You can see the small panel here. I will run air heater exchanger pump with this, and also probably the microwave oven. So I will have in total of 4,800 watts of inverter power on it. Both of these inverters are rather high quality products, so they will probably bring both what is promised in their data sheets. This inverter you see here in the picture was its OEM device. It was installed in the Carus when it was built in Turku, and it yet works great and flawlessly. Besides of this, you can see also here massive oak table. I will put this with that drink holder over there to the bus. I have been working on this in the local school because there is a possibility to use the high-tech tools for cutting the wood. And also you can see here that I have rather much of insulation panels yet to install, an insulation material, and also the plywood, which is used for structuring the backside double deck feature to the bus with a bunk and also toilet, shower and sauna spa department over there. Here's also a hefty pile of former equipment, which is also taking off from the bus when I was chopping it from inside. You can see that there's a lot of electric wires and all the connectors, pipes, ventilation. There's even a SureFlow AquaKing pump, which was using the toilet. It was using the flush water for the toilet. I chose to not use this pump in the clean water system, but I will probably use this for emptying the wastewater tank, and I'll just put it to work with a switch from the cargo space. So that concludes our video today, and let's see you next time, and please subscribe.